are calling test review, even though, again, I will remind you this is not a test. We're in a strange new world and we're all getting through it together. So we've covered a lot of everything so far. There's a few more things I want to remind you of. Cancer, caused by, in general, it is an improper cell cycle control. That's caused by mutations of genes that are involved in correctly controlling the cell cycle, and those mutations have to accumulate over a long period of time. Stem cells have potential medical use. Because they are not specialized yet. Because they are not specialized yet, there's a chance for them to replace specialized cells. But the fact that they are not specialized yet may allow them to cure diseases that are caused by the loss of specialized cell. Carcinogens. There are a lot of carcinogens out there. Cigarette smoke is a carcinogen. X-rays, even though we use them in healthcare, can be carcinogens. We use them carefully. Sun's rays, carcinogens. They can cause skin cancer. Sugar is not a carcinogen. Sugar is a necessary nutrient. Too much sugar, like too much of anything, can cause problems in humans, but it does not cause mutations of genes to cause cancer. New page. Save. There we go. Normal cells. So it's possible that cells could become cancerous, but the body would take care of them so that no cancer ever occurs. And some of the reasons for that might happen are, first of all, apoptosis. If a cancer cell develops and it activates its apoptosis gene system, it will be eliminated and you will never get a cancer. Mutation might occur. And if a mutation occurs, it's possible that the DNA can get repaired before that mutation becomes a problem. And that's the third part. The immune system might recognize that cancer cell as a foreign cell and destroy it. So apoptosis, repair mutant mistakes, the immune system, these are all protections from cancer. They don't always work. If you get enough mutations, if you can evade enough of these, it may not work. But these are all in place so that we don't have a lot of cancers out there. Again, 2 types of stem cells: adult, embryonic. These are limited. I think we covered this a lot. Embryo are unlimited. Okay, new page. Not apoptosis. Examples of apoptosis: leaves falling. Don't think I got to tell you before we were so rudely interrupted by this virus that apoptosis gets its name from a Greek that means leaves falling. And in fact, when leaves fall off trees, it is because the cells holding those leaves on the trees undergo apoptosis. I did tell you that fingers and toes forming in an embryo is because of apoptosis of the cells in between them. And apoptosis can also happen in damaged cells. So it does protect us to some extent from cancers. If cells become mutated or damaged, many of them undergo apoptosis, a programmed cell death, in order to get rid of those cells. Another thing we didn't really focus on, CIS is the movement of cancer cells. Movement of cancer cells to other tissues. A cancer starts locally, becomes invasive, and if it's not taken care of, it can become metastatic. And when it's metastatic, you get secondary cancers elsewhere in the body. And it's that metastases that is the most dangerous part of cancer. We can almost, as Dr. Vogelberg told you, we can almost always take care of the initial tumor, especially if we catch it early. But once it starts moving around, it becomes very difficult to treat cancers. Okay, one more page to go through, I think, unless I write too big. And that would be, protein that regulates cell cycle. Would be cyclin, loss of control, cancer. During development, some cells go through programmed cell death. Apoptosis. Stem cells. Let's do it this way. Unspecialized cells. stem cells, whether they're embryonic or adult. There are spots that you can control the cell cycle. Those are called checkpoints. And the enzyme that works with cyclin is cyclin dependent kinase. All right, if you've got these things straight in your mind, understood, you should have a pretty good idea of Chapter 9. So I'm going to give you some time to review all this today, and I will put an assignment up tomorrow that I would like you to do. You can use any resources you want, but please complete it. Thank you, and stay safe. Hope to see you soon.